What's going on, everybody? This is Extra Grave. You can call me Diarrhea because I run shit. Call me Swiffer the Sweeper because I stay dusting that ass. Game of kill confirmed. 53 kills with the semi-automatic shotgun. This thing is crazy. I have the diamond camo for the shotguns. If you've never seen the diamond camo in game, which I'm sure most of you probably have, you'll see what happens when you get kill streaks with it. It actually changes colors, which is pretty sweet. Diamond camo in this game is one thing that they did good. The diamond camos look pretty dope. That being said, I'm just going to go over some of the irritations I have with the fucking gun, quote-unquote, balancing that they did. So, in a nutshell, they buffed snipers, they nerfed assault rifles, they buffed SMGs, they nerfed one of the pump shotgun, and they nerfed some LMGs. Along with that, they nerfed the quad shot operator mod for the GKS, and they nerfed the Akimbo SOG 9 operator mod, which was expected. Them things were insane as well. But that being said, sniper rifles, they wanted to match, you know, the capability of the quote-unquote King Paladin because it was outperforming everything else. So they buffed all the other snipers to make it match that. With the assault rifles, the Vapor and the ICR, they were the two best, clearly, you know, from their statistics. So instead of buffing all the other assault rifles, they nerfed the assault rifle, you know, the ICR and the Vapor. So now, the reason for doing that, they nerfed all the assault rifles, but in particular the ICR headshot damage and the Vapor, something with the Vapor, reload time maybe. But you know, instead of, you know, their reasoning for nerfing the assault rifles was to close the gap between SMGs and assault rifles. Well, now that you just did that, you just increased the gap between SMGs, assault rifles, and snipers. Now snipers got a literal damage buff, like increased damage that it does, where the SMG quote-unquote buff was a buff to the range. So instead of taking 5 shots to kill somebody at 10 feet, it's going to take 5 shots to kill somebody now at 13 feet. Like 3 feet. What the fuck is the difference? An SMG is supposed to be good at close quarters, not out to medium ranges, nothing. It needs to be stronger up close. And, you know, in doing that, they nerfed the MX9 headshot damage. And their explanation was, we reduced the headshot damage to make it that you can't kill somebody with 4 shots. If you can't kill someone with 4 shots to the head from point blank, that's fucking insane. It's an SMG. It's supposed to be the next best thing to a shotgun as far as close quarter weapon. This thing right here is better than the SMGs, from, you know, by far. I mean, it has just as good as a range. It takes 4 shots with this, which they shoot quick as fuck. And you can mow down a whole team with it. It makes no sense. You know, they nerfed the pump shotgun because it had too long of a one-hit range. Well, what do you fucking think snipers do? Snipers run around, you know, one-shotting everybody from pretty much any range. I don't understand what their logic is by nerfing the other shotgun. You know, to me, it was fine. It had a crazy range, but guess what? If you miss a shot, you're dead. Because the pumps don't pump, you know, like this. The pumps actually take time in between pumps. So you miss one shot, and you're pretty much fucking done. You know, it doesn't make sense to me, you know, especially that they leave this in the game. If you guys have never used this operator mod on this gun, this is the second game I've ever used this operator mod. Not to like boast. The first game I went 50 and 5. Second game I went 53 and 3. First 2 games I've ever used this operator mod. I mean, it literally, if you've never used it or been played against with it, it literally shines a fucking light, a flashing fucking light in your face. You can't fucking see a goddamn thing. You might be able to see somebody's feet for a second, but by that time, if you're too busy looking at the light, which you can't help but do because it's in your fucking face, then you're fucking dead. It literally just blinds you so you can't see. They think that's fair. But you can't have a shotgun that actually takes some skill to aim, you know, because that shotgun was only good if you're aiming down sight. So, you know, that shotgun actually took some skill to aim and use. With this, you can blind somebody and fucking just spray and pray and kill everything. Like, it makes absolutely 0 sense. I don't understand it. And I don't know if they're, like, buffing and nerfing shit to, you know, match their PC and everything. But they need to buff and nerf things for console separately than PC, because PC is obviously going to be a lot easier to do certain things such as sniping, and maybe the shotgun because you can be more precise. They just need to get it right, because right now it's, like I said, the guns are absolutely insane. The SMGs, I mean, I love SMGs, so I'm going to use them regardless and just deal with it. But there's no reason to use an SMG at this point, because assault rifles do everything an SMG can do, but more. You know, the assault rifles can hip fire pretty much just as good as the SMGs, but they're way better from longer range. So why would you ever want to use an assault rifle? You know, the exception to that is the Spitfire. It has, you know, the highest rate of fire, and it's good. It has a decent hip fire. But it just makes no sense. So I'm kind of confused. You know, I'm going on a rant here, but it just makes zero sense what they're trying to accomplish with this update. They didn't even mention anything about the progression on the tiers for the operation thing, for the tiers or whatnot. They didn't mention anything about the servers or nothing. I'm just getting frustrated. It's just really annoying. But sorry for the rant, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. I thought it was a pretty good game. But definitely try this operator mod out. It's stupid good. But I hope you all enjoyed. If you didn't, click the thumbs down button. If you did, you know what to do. See ya.